What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on Cable. Just a quick shout out to D Pop Culture and Gifts for having this figure in stock. He's sold out everywhere here in Australia. So yeah, go check them out. I think they still have a couple in stock. But without further ado, let's check out Cable here. So we got Cable here in the front, Marvel's Cable. To the side we got some comic book art, which it's definitely a different type of Cable because he doesn't have these brown patches on here, but that's alright. And then moving to the back, same thing. Got the line, got the description. Pause it if you want to read. And then, yeah, same shot. I'm excited to get this guy open, so let's do it. And here's Cable out of the package, and first impressions are I'm really impressed with this figure. He feels automatically good in the hands, like higher quality. The plastic isn't gummy or anything. It feels solid. Yeah, first impressions are really good so far, and he might be top 5 figures of the year. We'll see how the rest of this year goes out. I know there's some good figures coming, but just off of just literally looking at him for, well, I don't know, 20 seconds, I'm really impressed. But with that being said, let's take a closer look at him, see all the fine details, and see what we can find out about Cable here. Okay, so starting off with the head here, I just want to say this head looks incredible. He's got an amazing looking digital printed face. Is that what you call it? Like the digital printing? Yeah, it looks good. It looks amazing. He's got this 5 o'clock shadow going on right here. The other side. It's crazy. It looks like a real face, but also like animated. I don't know how to explain it. It looks really good though. So yeah, Hasbro knocked it out of the park with this head sculpt. Coming down to the body here, we got his metal arm, which looks good. I think there's not really any swirling. Oh, maybe a little bit right here. It's kind of hard to tell. Is that part of the design or is that swirling? Regardless, it's not that noticeable. I like the red X's. That looks great. It looks a little bit dated with the pins on this arm. It would have been cool if this was pinless as well, because the rest of the figure going down doesn't have any pins. His straps here are loose. And going up here, actually, real quick, I wanted to point this out. How good is this? He can bend over and it doesn't affect the straps because of their little strap design they did here on the belt. It looks seamless. So yeah, that was a really good idea on their part. But yeah, coming down to the legs, like I said, these are loose, or these are separate parts, which is good. They don't move around a lot. Down to his knee pads, which also look great. Turning them around. I will say, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the yellow on his boots are different than the yellow on his leg here, and I know that's supposed to be like his boot continued. So it's not the worst, but I mean, if you look at it for a while, it's kind of obvious. But I don't know. To me, it doesn't really bother me. It's close enough, whatever. But I know some of you out there a little bit of a stickler for that. So if that bothers you, it is kind of prominent. At least this side. This side's a little bit closer matched, but yeah, whatever. Doesn't bug me that much. Yeah, and coming back down. Overall, he looks really good. He's a big guy, a big figure. Yeah. So let's put him aside and we'll check out his accessories he comes with. Okay, so for his accessories, he comes with this first gun, which looks pretty good. I like the black on the handle here. You could probably use a black wash. Up to you guys if you want to add that to your weapons, because it looks a little bit like a toy. Which I might do. I might add a black wash to this. See how it looks. Same thing with this gun. Is more of a handgun look, which also looks pretty good. It comes with both pairs of gun holding hands, trigger hands, which look good. And they have a hinge that, oh geez, I might not try. I might put it on the figure before we try that. But he's got a vertical hinge for his weapon hands, which is good. And then he comes with the Build-A-Figure piece. What's the Build-A-Figure? Zabu? Is that his name? Yeah, Zabu. Or it can be like he hunted some prey, and you know that's like his chicken leg. He's eating it. Zabu's leg. Yeah, and that's all the accessories he comes with. I'll probably have him pose on the shelf with this gun in his hand, and I don't know, maybe something like this. Maybe try to get it in a bit more of a dynamic pose. I'm not sure, but that's probably how I'll have it on my shelf. But we'll have some fun, and Let's take this hand off. And we'll put his other gun hand in. Chuck his other gun on. There we go. So you could do him dual wielding, pose him, not do him, pose him. Pose him dual wielding his guns, which also looks pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool stance right there. I'll have to think about how I want to pose him on my shelf. Okay, so we'll go over his articulation. Just a real quick apology if I miss any point of articulation. I seem to do it in every video. I miss at least one thing, so I'm going to try my best to not forget any of the points of articulation. Without further ado, let's check him out. He looks down about that much, looks up about that much, which is, let's get him standing straight here, which is pretty good. He's got a little bit of attitude, full rotation of the head, full rotation of the shoulders. His arms go up about that much, which, can we get that one any higher? Yeah, that's about it, which is pretty good. Got some bicep swivel. He can get a double. He's got his, what's it called? Double jointed elbows. And then get that one straight again. Full rotation of the wrist hinge, which is good. He can bend down about that far, which I'm super stoked about this setup they have here. And then he can bend back about that far. He's got waist swivel. He can kick up about that high. Can we get him a bit higher? Yeah, that's about as high as we can get him. He's got the splits, maybe not the whole splits, but it's decent enough. He's got his upper leg swivel, double jointed knees, calf swivel. Mine's a little bit rough. Gotta get that movement in there. He can point. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's a little bit tight. He can point his toes that far. He can point up about that high up, and then he's got ankle rocker. Did I miss something? I don't know. I know when I go back to edit this, I'm gonna be like, I missed that part, and it's usually a really important part. So I guess we'll see. But that's his articulation. Overall, I think he articulates quite well. And for height comparison, we have him standing next to the X-Men 97 Cyclops and the X-Men 97 Wolverine, and they all look fantastic together. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite blue. It's kind of close to Wolverine's blue, but I don't know. I love it. Looks good. And here he is standing next to the Renew Revow Spider-Man and the latest Carnage release. As you can tell, he's quite a big guy. And here he is standing next to the Mafex 185 Spider-Man. So any of you guys that collect any exports or Mafex, this is what he looks like. Alright guys, and that is Cable. Let me know what you guys think of this figure. I think I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm going to be a bit generous and give it a 9.5. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. My score might change as time goes on, but yeah, I'm going to stick with that for now. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think and what you guys would rate this figure if you guys were able to get your hands on him. I'm curious because he sold out everywhere where I am, and he seems to be like a really big sought-off figure at the moment. So yeah, I was thinking about doing a giveaway as well soon. Let me know down in the comments a figure that you guys would like to see for a giveaway. Maybe Cable, I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.